Well, the Chicago Sky's are trying to fight for their playoff lives, lose to the Washington Mystics 89-58. Me, C Dub, and Steve are going to be here to break it all down, talk about the game more. But first, we got to play that intro.
Welcome to Chicago Sky Central, and here's your host, Haize.
What's going on, Sky fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Sky Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Sky related. We got Stevo and C Dubs coming in as well, and myself, Haize, in the building. There goes C Dub. Man, unfortunately, Chicago Sky in a game where they could have gone on the 3-0 win streak, lose to the Washington Mystics. And this game was never really close. In the first quarter, they get outscored 29-13. And the Sky did not have a single quarter of over 20 points scored. They couldn't score 60 points in this game. How you guys feel?
I feel like you should just forget about this game and just go to the next. You really squandered an opportunity to give yourself some distance from those ladies chasing you in the Atlanta Dream. But all else, they looking like it's going to be a big matchup when they face the Atlanta Dream in about 3 games. So whatever, you got to move on to the next one. It's just an ass whooping. You got beat in every facet of the game. No excuses. I can't point out everybody was really bad. I think Kennedy was okay, but she had some turnovers that was unacceptable. Everybody played bad. Ball that shit up, throw it in the garbage. On to the next game.
Yeah. Pretty much the same thing. This is probably the first time I've ever seen this team quit in the first quarter. Like usually we've seen them quit and come back, and then at the end of the game run out of gas and everything. But yeah, when you just come out and especially in that first quarter, in the first around the 5-minute part, they gave up 4 turnovers back to back, and that resulted in like 7 points. And I think they ended the quarter with about 6 or 7 turnovers, which were resulting in like 16 points from that. And ever since then, it was just off to the races. Mystics was in a flow of things. Camilla couldn't make none of her bunnies. All her lays was just all bouncing off. The shots wasn't going. Michaela had a slow start, and she's notorious for if she has a slow start, it's pretty much a slow game, which was result. Izzy didn't really get it going at all. Dana didn't give you much. LA didn't give you much, and it is what it is. Like our top scorer was Camilla, even though she was 4 for 9 with 13 points and 8 rebounds. But yeah, it just wasn't enough from anybody, the bench or the starters.
Is Camilla sort of like a choo-choo train? Like it take her a little bit to start going. Like it take a little bit of momentum. Like she need to have a lot of touches early to have her participate on the offense and the defensive end. Kind of like, who is that? Like like Nick Vooch for the Chicago Bulls. If he getting the ball, he'll try to play defense. I'm never gonna say he's a good defender, but he'll try to play defense. He'll be active on the offensive end. He'll look like it gives him energy. Is that correct or not about Camilla?
I wouldn't say that. I don't think Camilla's at that point yet. I do think that Camilla is at the point though where it helps her get in a better rhythm, and you see the confidence build with Camilla. Because Camilla, I think right now, a lot in her rookie year has been a lot confidence based. So when you do get her in, she gets more confident. And we've seen it on the off. I think she's always solid on the defensive side, more times than not, regardless of what her offense is doing. But on the offensive side of the ball, if you get Camilla some confidence early, you start seeing her be physical against players. You start between the foul trouble and not getting the ball, if those two things start happening, and she hasn't had a really good scoring night, that's where offensively she starts getting a little bit more passive.
And to me, I felt like she got a healthy hand of the ball early in the point. She just wasn't converting the baskets, and it was rush shots, footworking, not sealing the paint. Like it really was just the attitude of the team got on everybody real quick.
Yeah,
and it wasn't just her. It was Kennedy. It was Michaela, who's usually don't show anything. It was everybody just showed like that fight just wasn't there today. It was never there. Like there was no point where we thought a surge or something. Like even then, like when Kennedy was like, "Come on," she got 2 baskets back the road. That was the last surge, if you want to call 4 points a surge. So it like the energy wasn't there, and it never came at this point. So that's the results that we got tonight.
And Camilla, she gotta get over this foul trouble that she constantly get in. It's like it seems like it's every other game. What is a fix for this
I mean,
foul trouble?
Hey,
that's young bigs in both the NBA and
yeah.
the WNBA. Young bigs have foul trouble their first year or two. It just happens because you got to think about it this way, C Dub, is that most the bigs, true bigs in either sport, they're usually generally the biggest person on the court from high school, even majorly through college, and more times than not. When you come into the league, both the NBA and the WNBA, you go from facing off against somebody as big as you maybe once every 5 games to every single night. So that physicality is a different level that you need every single night. And because of that, sometimes you get frustrated and you end up getting in foul trouble. So,
And I don't even think the fouls is coming from the physical part of the game. It just she's biting on everything, and it's just she's not used to people outsmarting her, and that's the thing. Everybody just outsmarting her. They know she's big. They know she's going to attempt to block, so they're just fake, fake one way. And they know she's going to bite on it hard, and that's just going to open it up, and that's really what it is. So what's the fix to that? Tape. She just got to learn people's tendencies. No people is going to try to bait her with a bite, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and I don't even know why I'm disappointed in Dana. I don't know, because this is what she's been for the whole season. But I really thought that she was going to turn a corner for some strange fucking reason. I'm stupid for that. But I seen that game, and that was different from what I seen all season. The way she was scoring, she was aggressive. She was getting to the bucket. She was shooting jumpers. She was shooting off one leg. This game resorted right back to the old Dana.
mm.
What's wrong? She looked talented. She got like a lot of talent. What's wrong with this young lady?
She's
bro?
having confidence problems too.
She got to shoot it.
I mean, she's gonna have, and I think Dana's time with the Skies come to the end, and I hope that whatever team she goes to next allows her to kind of be her and has the kind of framework to where she can just come, much like Cal Kennedy. Kennedy came here and was able to be her. Dana needs to go to the team that's just gonna let her be her, and that just is what it is when it comes down to it. In this game as well, total of 8 points coming off the bench. In total, Rachel Banham didn't even take a shot today.
That's ridiculous. That's why she on this team, Drip. You're our true 3-pointer shooter, correct? That's her. And you don't get a shot off. This team, I don't know how we got to, how many, at least 4 more games. How many games do we got to win to get to the playoffs, y'all think? Like one, maybe one. Probably got to win one game.
No, you got to think. So now with the Mystics winning this game, the Mystics and the Dream are both tied. So they're both. Yeah. They're have the same distance from us. So the Sky need to win at least 2 of these games, ideally 3. But you got the Lynx and the goddamn Mercury. That's going to be tough to do.
Yes,
and they have to win that game against Atlanta. Now this isn't They have to win that game against Atlanta. If you don't win against Atlanta, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Guess what? Mystics' next 2 games are.
Tell me, Dallas and
Atlanta.
Next 2 games.
Next 2 games, back to back Atlanta.
Oh, they got the upper hand on us too.
They play Atlanta Friday and they play Atlanta Sunday.
Wait a minute. Do they beat us in a series?
They have the tiebreaker on us.
They got the tiebreaker
over the Dream as of right now. They have the tiebreaker over us, the Mystics do. So,
oh my goodness, you ladies ain't taking care of business. I can't believe they ain't out here.
Yeah, this game was important for us to win. Yes, we came in like fuck it, like it really was. Like
they wasn't ready to play in the beginning. And then you got to look at the coach, Spoon. You didn't you didn't get your team ready.
You didn't get your team ready, even to spark some energy. We didn't see Kayla. What's her last name? Davis. To the fourth quarter, 4 minutes in the fourth, like you didn't try to win.
I don't know if they want to go to playoffs. You can't come out like that.
I don't want to. I've been said ain't no point. I've told the best thing that can happen to us is Dallas keep losing, and we keep losing right with them.
Oh, we got Connecticut too.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep. The Lynx Friday.
Yikes. I don't know how in the world we can win 2 games. We maybe can beat Atlanta. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, Lord, ladies. But it's been an exciting season. We won 13 games.
It's been listen, and that's the thing to put. Like, of course, we want this team to make the playoffs, right? You want that for your team. You want your team to win. But I think that you got to put it in perspective. We are still ahead of schedule. The fact that we're fighting for that last playoff spot is we're ahead of schedule. And when you go through a rebuild, when you go considerably younger, then you lose one of your better players. You trade them away for role players in the middle of the season as well. We always knew that after that trade was going to be a tougher season. It just is what it is when it comes down to it. But we've had yeah, and then losing Angel at the end of the season as well was such a big part. Like, so we what we've been able to accomplish through the adversity that we face is something that does need to be celebrated. And of course, we'll wait to see how the season goes. That final episode that me and Stevo and Dub, if he's able to come on too as well, drop. Like, it's going to be more positive than not over the course of the season.
Absolutely.
Just because of how far we are ahead of schedule. Like, we now know Angel and Camilla belong in this league. If they had any doubts with it. They, of course, have things that they need to work on in the offseason, but that's cool. You've now added Kennedy Carter. We didn't know that Kennedy Carter would be have this chemistry on this team. She's now a piece that we also have to hold on to going forward. So
you could go back to the video. I was like, bro, we just picked up Kennedy Carter. I was like, he was like, we did? I was like, bro, we just got Kennedy Carter, bro.
I think you build around Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter is
she proved it this year.
Yeah, she proved it. And I think that you've seen Kennedy as well. Like, she's on the first team that has embraced her for just being her. And this is a city that's going to embrace her for being her. And now you just got to go out and refine. You got to find a point guard. You got to get a wing in here. You got to get some shooting coming off that bench. And if the Sky are able to do those things in a solid way, and on top of that, if they are able, like Angel Reese has come out a couple of days ago and said, hey, people around the league have told me they want to come play with me. If that's true, it's time for Jeff Pagliosha to go get to work.
Yeah, I mean, this is an important year for that. That's the GM, right?
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, like, people like NECA. We tried to get NECA, but we didn't have that facility. We got the facility now. We see the type of relationships. Who we just played the other Sato. That could be somebody. She's close with her as well. Like, you see Olivia Miles at the game, like, she networking. She knows that she has the name and she's recruiting.
And Angel will sit next to her. Oh, best believe. Now, you don't have control over that because you got to draft her, but
right.
Yeah. At least we know she ain't D Rose.
D Rose, because I
I
know this is a guy. Because like I don't want people like he's an OG. Like, I want to beat you. You know what I'm saying? He don't want you to be on my team. That's him.
It was really, if you want to come here. I shouldn't have to ask you.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes
I'm not even disappointed with this loss. It's just move on to the next.
It was just like, damn, y'all really did come to play. Okay.
Really did.
Fuck y'all too. See y'all see y'all Friday. Shit. Motherfuckers.
We'll see what happens there, man. Any other thoughts, fellas, on this game or what's coming up next? We play again. What day do we play next?
They got Mercury.
We playing. You talking about us?
Yeah.
You better Lynx on Friday.
Lynx Friday. We face the Phoenix Mercury Sunday. By the way, that's the day. That's the day of my debate. So I won't be able to be there during the game. I will be at the post game. Well, depending on when it ends, because we got work to do Sunday for.
Wait, what time they play?
6. The Bears game is until 8.
6:30.
I mean, it's 5 your time.
Sunday.
5 your time Sunday.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Yeah.
So
the game don't start till like 7:20 or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, 7:20. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a long day Sunday. My man's and them got a battle coming up too.
That's back to back.
Hey, bro. Back to back. Hey, yeah, you'll be on the live call. You won't even get to watch me cook up.
I know. I'm gonna see what's up though. I'm gonna watch it later. I'm gonna watch it later. Damn, man. Kill him. He gonna kill him. Y'all already know he gonna kill him.
Hey, bro. When they send me that topic list, I was like, oh, y'all want to see a dead body. That's what
that's what it was, bro. That was a hit list.
Man, yeah, it is what it is. I'm about to chef up, but it is what it is there. But so yeah, you see us again Friday against Minnesota, Sunday, and honestly, depending on how the Mystics and their matchups go with the Atlanta Dream, honestly, by Sunday we could know the future of the Chicago Sky, because if the Mystic win both those games and we lose both of them, and that's either Atlanta or the Mystics. Our best hope is that they split those 2 games. That the Mystic win 1 and the Atlanta Dream win 1.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
for either team,
bro. Hey, I'll take Atlanta winning both. To tell you the truth.
No, I'm saying it either has to be To me, it either has to be the both. Either Atlanta got to win both, or Mystics got to win both.
Nah, because the Mystics got the tiebreak on us. So you
Well,
need one and
yeah, I
one.
just thought about that.
You
You're
need
right.
1-1.
Oh.
These ladies, bro.
Man, it's gonna be a long weekend, fam.
Bro, I'm finna cuss their ass out as soon as we get off. I'm cussing them out. It ain't gonna be pretty.
I ain't got the energy to cuss nobody out tonight, man. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all for the support and love that y'all have given this channel. Y'all make sure y'all give C-Dub some love, the best live caller in the business, y'all. That's not even hyperbole. He's the best live caller in the business. Yeah, the Sky need to hire him to do play-by-play is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's gonna be Liddy. Be Liddy. They know better. Come on, holler at me.
But man, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys are following us at Chicago Sky Central, at Chicago Sky Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, Chicago Sky Central at gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We are the #1 spot for everything Chicago Sky related, and we'll